Welcome. We are minus one Fluffy.
Oh, we have some keys.
Yeah, we got keys.
We got a lot of keys.
Yeah, and anybody who loves keys, I'm a key collector. Well, not really a key collector, but I don't have a keyblade. Welcome, everybody, to the Millennial Podcast. This is a Casey-less one. Has he choked on another Cheeto, man?
He did?
I think he did.
No. This is not good, people.
Either that or it's a woman. It's one of the two. Wait a minute. What if he choked on Cheeto and he was with a woman? So now the woman's trying to collect whatever little bit of insurance money he has, which is probably $5. She's like, live! I hope he dies so I can get that $5. Live! Come on, I need that $5. I mean, live! Casey, baby, live!
But everybody, welcome to the Millennial Podcast. I am Chris, this is Brandon, and we love spaghetti.
Yes, we do.
Now, today's episode of the podcast, wrestling, of course, we are going to be discussing the Survivor Series World Title Tournament that's going on.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't kept up with the news, our great, beloved World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, has been injured. He has a torn right ACL, MCL, and medial meniscus. He'll be out 6 to 9 months. So any plans with him? Scrapped.
Put those months together.
Yeah, 69 months. Oh my gosh. That would be way too long in wrestling terms. But with him being injured on the very first night of the Dublin
that's almost 6 years.
Yeah. With him being injured on the first night of the Dublin tour, the WWE had to scramble. And scramble they did.
Ooh, what a scramble.
So they decided, hey, we're going to take the title off of Rollins because it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be a good look having our world champion on crutches attempting to defend the title with his mouth. By the way, Dad made ribs. Anybody that follows Jason Rivera would get that. But they're not going to be watching this now, are they? Which, all this leads us to Raw and SmackDown of this past week. And holy shit. While the ratings continue to decline, the WWE is in super panic mode. Not only because, hey, ratings are down and you're getting like a 2 point whatever. 2 point whatever is football season, Vince. But they're without a title. They're without a champion. So, they came up with this tournament, which will conclude at Survivor Series. Your participants, your total participants starting off were Roman Reigns, Big Show, Cesaro, Sheamus, Del Rio, Stardust, Kalisto, and Ryback.
And then for the other half, Titus, if you don't know who that is, O'Neil, versus Owens, Neville, Barrett, Ziggler, Miz, Ambrose, and Breeze.
Breezy.
So, Raw had 5 matches, SmackDown had 3. And, the matches on Raw, motherfucker, Roman Reigns versus Big Show. Spoiler alert, Roman wins.
This isn't a Cena affair, it's just Big Show loses a lot. The last time Big Show won was when he was trying to look strong for Brock Lesnar to beat him mercilessly.
And wouldn't you know it, the last person he beat was in the next match, Cesaro versus Sheamus, and Cesaro won.
Yeah, with the inverted Chikara special. Dude.
Those 2 matches were on SmackDown. You just want to wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on the other side.
Titus O'Neil versus Kevin Owens. Owens wins.
Yeah, Owens wins because who the fuck is Titus O'Neil? And
Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Ziggler, because why is Miz still there?
Right. Oh, and what people have noticed is that Miz looked a little bit out of step, but we're not really trying to comment on all these matches just like that.
No. And Ambrose beat Breeze with a roll-up.
in Tyler Breeze's first match on Raw.
Loses. Oh, he's set up for great things, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. You can't top Kevin Owens. He fucking beat John Cena first night.
Exactly. And now, on to SmackDown. You have Del Rio beating Stardust. Cody Rhodes?
Stardust.
Star Rhodes? Cody Dust?
Yeah, Cody Dust.
Cody Dust. Kalisto surprisingly getting the upset against Ryback.
Now, people would look at Ryback and they're like, oh, he's going against Kalisto of the Lucha Dragons. Kalisto doesn't do anything but lucha, and lose if it's not superstars. But Kalisto pulled out the win on SmackDown.
With a middle rope Salida del Sol onto Ryback, which was his second finisher of the match.
Right. Holy shit.
So he surprisingly picks up the win, and the last match for the tournament SmackDown was Neville versus Barrett, which Neville wins with the Red Arrow. Which,
I don't think Barrett has won against Neville in quite some time, not since King of the Ring.
Yeah, that was the only time. No.
It was times prior to that.
That was the last time he did it, though.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But now we got 4 more matches, and then the tournament. Yeah. The Survivor Series will host the semifinals and the finals. But the quarterfinals, which are now going to be done on Raw, which are Roman and Cesaro. Cesaro was my pick to win.
Yep. Del Rio and Kalisto. Of course, Alberto Dorito is going to win.
If he wins this one, he's going to lose the next one.
Yeah, which is too well known.
Yep.
Yeah.
Owens versus Neville. Owens.
Yeah.
And Ziggler Ambrose.
Holy shit, that's harder to call. That's like the one I have the most anticipation for.
Me too.
Because
they're both great ring workers.
Yeah, they're both great ring workers, and they've both been humping the mid card like crazy, like 2 dogs in heat, and just can't seem to get the big dog. But
I'm gonna go with Ambrose.
I'm going with him too.
He was my favorite of the Shield.
Now, the problem with this tournament is that with Rollins injured, Randy Orton is injured again from Trash Bag. You have Cena gone until December.
Yep.
You have Big Show, who nobody gives a fuck about.
You got Kane and The Undertaker dealing with the Wyatts.
You have Brock Lesnar being Brock Lesnar.
Part-time.
No, Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. He's like, fuck that. I'm not going to be in no damn tournament wrestling anymore. You're going to have to pay me for that shit. Now, you got 7 established stars right there. Also, Chris Jericho, he's on the Kiss Cruise. Yay! Go with your singing career. That was like the last person I could think of that really could be put into the main event picture like seamlessly, and everybody acknowledges it.
Well, so, with what we have here, shall we give our picks for what should happen or what we think is going to happen?
Not yet.
Are we going to do that?
We will.
Okay, cool.
Now, the problem is with all those names that we mentioned, there's no real upper echelon level.
Yeah, there's no main event person there.
Right. There's like legit nobody.
Del Rio was at one point.
That was one point. Now this whole Mets America thing.
Cesaro could be.
Yeah. We have our could be's and should have beens, but all the established, good and damn well they're in the main event players, all gone. And if you're trying to consider Roman Reigns in that area, nope. Don't do that. He was upper mid card. He's upper mid card like Ziggler, but we know he's gonna surpass. He's upper mid card like Ambrose. Once again, he's gonna surpass just because fucking Vince McMahon. Now,
all because of Vince.
Yeah. Now, like we say, without this this upper main event crust here, you got your mid card that needed to be elevated, and then you got your low card like way down here with names like Heath Slater, Titus O'Neil, Kalisto. I hate to say it, but Kalisto.
Even though he's relatively talented.
He is great in the fucking ring. He's
Yep.
also great on the mic, but where will you have a Latino star? Down here, because fucking Vince McMahon.
And then, okay, lower, you got the mid card, and then you got Roman Reigns. Way up here, where he's going to be skyrocketed to.
Did you know that the only baby face that they have in the in the main event that's not busy with a damn thing, they actually ain't got none. I was gonna say Demon Kane, but he's involved with the Wyatts. So after that, holy shit, your highest baby face is Dean Ambrose. To us,
Who gets the best reaction out of anybody?
Dean fucking Ambrose. You could also say Cesaro, but it kind of alternates. But
Yeah.
they love doing what they're doing. Then you got Rumble that.
Nice.
Yeah. Like that's your three baby faces. That's three of them. You have your heels, which by the way, Rusev is fucking injured.
Again.
That would have had look, the way Rusev was built earlier this year, and then you look at now, I'll show you something from Botchamania.
And all because of the fact they had him jobbing because of
he
the
lost
pub.
to Cena, and it all went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Rusev could have been that main event heel right under Seth Rollins.
Yeah, you could.
But-
right there on the level of Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens?
Kevin.
Kevin.
If they wouldn't have moved Kevin down the mid card and stuck him with everyone else, and if they kind of would have booked Rusev just right, we would have had, three good heels.
But since when does good booking apply to WWE?
Never.
Exactly.
Oh, and another thing I gotta bring up, this whole thing with Roman Reigns having to start from the bottom and work his way back into the title picture. Why couldn't they just? This is me. If I would have booked it, I would have had Roman still have his number one contender spot because he worked and he earned it. So
At least
whoever
the
would have
creative
won
teams
this
is
tournament at Survivor Series, they would have had the match ready for TLC. Yeah, I forgot that was the next event that's coming up.
Yeah, but they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, they didn't want to do that because somebody felt logically Roman Reigns needed to re-earn the spot that he was going to earn any fucking way. They already earned. Wait, how did he earn it again? Who did he beat for that? Wait, I think
Bray
it was...
Wyatt was the last person he beat.
Really?
Yeah, that was in Hell in a Cell.
I thought there was a fatal four-way. Yeah, it was a fatal four-way with Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, and...
That's right, it was Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro.
and Del Rio.
Yeah. And Kevin Owens.
That was how he earned that number one.
And who did he pin?
Del Rio.
Wrong.
Like Owens.
Yep.
Damn it.
Pop up, powerbomb to a Superman punch. And then a spear.
Wow.
Yeah, that was...
So yeah, Roman did earn it. He has to re-earn it.
Creative say he earned it.
Creative says he earned it.
Yes.
By the match, him winning, he earned it in that manner. But hey, fuck it. Let's book him in this tournament again. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say about that. Having Roman Reigns be the number one contender coming out of the tournament, the new champion would have known who his target was gonna be to hold on to that title. It also would have made said champion seem like a transitional champion if they made Roman win it at TLC. But no, you could always put that off. Put it off at TLC. Put it off on Royal Rumble. Person that won that at that tournament just holds it till WrestleMania, where Roman Reigns may win. Holy shit.
Please don't let Roman win again.
No, don't. No. Dude, you know, Seth Rollins getting injured at this time is probably one of the best things that could happen
To him.
to anybody in this.
Yeah.
Because if Kalisto was able to get a win this early, who knows what the Royal Rumble might hold.
Yeah, I mean, and this will give him a lot of time to heal up too.
Yep.
Because as hard as he's been working,
Hey, what if it ends up being Brock Lesnar winning the Royal Rumble?
I don't see it.
I know you don't see it, but would you be mad at that if they just decided, oh hey, fuck it, let's get Brock Lesnar to win the Royal Rumble?
Would I be mad with that? No.
No.
I would not be mad with that.
Okay.
Would you?
In a small way, yes. But then again, it's Brock fucking Lesnar. What the fuck would I be able to do about it? Or say about
Exactly.
it?
He's a genetic fucking freak.
Yeah, that's Scott Steiner.
No, I'm not talking about the genetic freak.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a
talking about
genetic freak. Seems like Scott Steiner is the fucked up genetic freak. That's
Yeah.
genetics gone wrong.
See, Brock Lesnar is pure power. He's pure muscle. No steroids, no nothing, no artificial enhancers or anything.
Right. That's raw Minnesota power, boy.
Exactly. And pop quiz. What was the name of his and Shelton Benjamin's tag team?
Minnesota Wrecking Crew?
Damn it. Bastard.
Yeah. So, your prediction for this tournament?
The quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Shut the hell up. Quarterfinals. Roman versus Cesaro. Personally, my favorite wrestler right now, Cesaro, not going to win against Roman.
Sadly.
Sadly. Very sadly.
Yep. Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto.
I'm going Lucha. Lucha.
Seriously?
I'm going Kalisto.
Oh, what if they pulled us, would it really surprise you, if they had Cesaro versus Kalisto?
That would be nice.
That would be nice. That means Roman's not in the title picture.
Now.
Owens and Neville.
Owens.
Yeah. And Ziggler and
Ambrose.
Now, if we end up getting, like, the flipped match, like, oh, fuck all your favorites match,
Cesaro versus Kalisto.
and Neville versus Ziggler.
Oh, we're going to be...
I said a fuck all your favorites one. That's why I said Neville versus Ziggler.
I thought we were
They're all
going to.
favorites.
I thought we were going to pick any and every outcome.
Yeah, but I'm going with this outcome first.
Okay. So Neville Ziggler.
I think I would go for Neville,
I'm going for Neville.
and then Cesaro versus Kalisto.
Cesaro.
To have Cesaro versus Neville for the WWE title, dude.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
Let's put it like this: Claudio Castagnoli versus Pac for the WWE
Yes.
title. That would be fucking awesome.
Yes, it would.
But you know they're not gonna let us have it.
No, we're not.
Which would be a great chance to build up both men. It would be a great chance to build up anybody in the semifinals.
Exactly, just to showcase what they can actually do.
Right. Any of these guys, if they tear the house down, it's like a building of the future.
It's a win-win for them. It's a win-win for us.
Right. And the reason why I went over like Ziggler instead of Ambrose, because you know you can have an Indie Fest semifinal, and everybody's like, "This is awesome! This is awesome!" Like they're about to
Orgasm.
retardedly bust a nut over that. They're gonna be like, "Chills," and I'm freezing.
Just keep it over there.
Like that's one outcome which would really like be a huge move.
Okay,
like
so
a
who would you
huge
choose in the finals? Neville or Cesaro?
Holy shit!
I gotta go with Cesaro.
I'd go with Cesaro as well because actually, no, I'd go for Neville. There's one little thing. Because with Cesaro, Neville in the finals, and Neville winning, it would make Neville look like the underdog for anybody else that he has to go against, whether face or heel.
True.
Because Neville's not exactly a big dude in any way.
He's jacked for his size.
Yeah.
Under 200 pounds and still looks like he could bench press like 350.
Yeah. And Cesaro has that raw power underneath him.
Pound for pound, the strongest guy in WWE.
Yes. Like, shit. That would be fucking awesome. Can you imagine the matches that would come out of that? Say, if there's a Neville Cesaro rematch at TLC, in a TLC match.
Just imagine a Neville Cesaro feud.
Yes.
With Cesaro being the heel.
Yeah, but I hate the storytelling of these matches. Why does there have to be a heel dynamic? But that's me, because I would love to see some good ass wrestling.
True. Which either way, they're going to give you great matches.
Yeah. Now another outcome we could have.
Let's just get the obvious one out of the way first.
All right.
Roman versus Ambrose. That's going to be in the finals. Roman wins by turning heel. I predict that. I predict a Roman Reigns heel turn.
Seeing as Roman Reigns is Cena 2.0 and the original ain't even gone yet.
I see this as the Rock Corporation 2.0.
Everybody sees that.
Yep.
Everybody legit sees that.
I can see it happening.
Not exactly good storytelling.
Who cares if it's not exactly good storytelling? If we see it, that's what we see.
So he just fucking joins the Authority?
Yep.
Even after Triple H tried to convince him to do this.
That's what happened with Miss McMahon and The Rock. He said no originally, and then later on joined.
Holy shit, I might have to go back and watch all that.
And I see him winning dirty at the pay-per-view. Maybe Triple H coming down to slide him like a chair or something and hit Ambrose with it. Hit him with a Superman punch and a spear. And then at the end of the day, both of them shaking hands and walking out.
Okay. It's Corporation 2.0.
Except for this one's shitty.
Yeah.
God, it's so shitty.
And then you have Ambrose becoming Steve Austin.
He can pull it off.
He can pull it off. He's fucking Pillman right now, but...
Yeah. Okay, here's one.
What we also need is a Pillmanizing. Just for completion's sake, there needs to be a Pillmanizing.
Okay, let's see here. Other ones. Okay.
What if this happens? We have Kalisto going over Del Rio.
Uh-huh.
We have Roman Reigns going over Cesaro.
Of course.
And then, let's see. Let's throw this in there. Kevin Owens going over Neville. And Dean Ambrose going over Ziggler.
Yep.
Then you have your Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose feud starting off from there. Let's see. Ambrose loses. Owens in the finals. Roman Reigns gets an upset loss
against
Kalisto. And we have Kalisto versus Owens. Hell yeah.
Even though that happened on Raw not too long ago.
Hey, it could happen again.
Yeah.
And Kalisto could get lucky and become that Hispanic underdog. Holy shit. Kalisto's like 150 pounds. I don't care what anybody says. You can say he's 170, so he's 150. I know 150. That's where this is from. Yeah.
Okay, let's say Ambrose goes over Ziggler.
Okay.
We'll have Owens over Neville.
All right.
Either one for I'll say Cesaro goes over. And let's go with Kalisto again.
Okay.
Kalisto goes over Cesaro. Ambrose goes over Owens.
Holy
Kalisto versus Ambrose.
Oh shit, that is a new match. See, WWE, you need to have us on your booking committee.
Oh shit.
We can book matches for you. We don't have to armchair book this shit. And besides, I have equity in, say, You know what? I don't think even FanDuel or DraftKings would even deal with wrestling because shit changes.
I just thought one of them. I thought that. Yes. Cesaro over Roman.
What?
Del
Okay.
Rio over Kalisto.
Okay.
Owens over Neville. Ziggler over Ambrose. Owens over Ziggler. Del Rio over Cesaro. Del Rio versus Owens.
With the dude, title unification match because fuck the undercard. Fuck the mid card. Unite all three of the titles in that match alone. Winner takes all.
There's just one match I don't want to happen.
What?
Please don't let Del Rio versus Ziggler. That's the one match I don't want to see.
That's about as bad as Ziggler versus Kofi.
Sheamus versus Orton.
Barrett versus Neville. It's starting to get into new names now. Or Cena versus Orton. Oh shit. That was horrible shit. But I think we've broken down this tournament as much as we could.
Yeah. It had a few good laughs.
Yeah. We kind of almost booked TLC for people, which would have been logical. Hey.
So in your final pick, who do you see going to the finals and who do you see?
Who do I see going to the finals? I see the finals being Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose.
Same here. And how do you see the match plan out?
I see a good, respectable bout, but I also see Dean Ambrose taking a heel turn. Dean taking the heel, doing a heel turn.
Still, Roman Reigns makes more sense to me.
It would make more sense, but if you know the WWE's plans, you gotta make Roman look strong. He's gotta overcome the heel. And Dean Ambrose, a crazy lunatic who will do anything to win. He doesn't care if he just costs himself a match. That in a storyline perspective makes more sense to me than Roman Reigns turning heel. Because WWE can't do just a respect angle because these two people respect each other and they're best friends and they want to test each other.
This is like James Storm versus Robert Roode for the TNA title.
Right. You can't test each other. Somebody got to turn heel.
Exactly. Well, you heard our thoughts about the upcoming Survivor Series turn.
Upcoming.
Upcoming. You hit my nipple.
I didn't even aim.
You heard our opinions for the upcoming. Better?
Yeah.
Upcoming Survivor Series World Title Tournament, you motherfucker.
What?
And those are our predictions. What are yours? Leave a comment in the comment section saying about who do you think will win. Brandon, stop. Well, anyway, that has been our episode of the Millennial Podcast. Join us next week whenever we make Brandon drink a gallon of dairy fresh milk.
That ain't happening. It better be eggnog. Or it better be chocolate.
I can't wait till some eggnog comes out.
Dude, eggnog has been out.
What?
Yes, you're
I'm
late.
going to Walmart.
Dude, I've been getting eggnog all this month.
Ooh, I want some eggnog.
Man, it's $3 for a quart, but it's so worth it.
Is there anything that you have to that you get hungry for whenever you drink eggnog?
No.
Well, there is for me, and I'm really weird about it.
What?
Every time I drink eggnog, I have a weird craving for green olives.
That's our podcast.
And I gotta eat them and drink them together. Eat some olives, drink some eggnog.
Yeah. Well, we know your grocery list, and you got $15 to do that with. Well, $13 now.
$35.
$35. Okay, you got $35 to do that shit with.
Plus a few $100 extra in my bank account.
Marriage life is good, huh?
No, that's my money.
Yeah, I know. You know the money's supposed to be together.
Yeah, but she doesn't pay it. She pays the opposite week we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all should be working together, but hey, you know, that's my opinion. But hey, show's over. Bye, everyone.